Gemini, hey Gemini. Today you are most compatible with Taurus. You may be really energetic in your energy today. 7 a.m. could have been important for you today, or it will be tomorrow. You'll look nice in the color purple. Purple is the energy of your crown chakra, your enlightenment, your connection to source, or the way you receive intuitive messages. I'm recording this message for you on Saturday. Saturdays are the day of Saturn. Saturn rules the energy of your discipline, your restrictions, your hard work, okay? Your good luck number for today is the number 5. Fives are the energy of changes, disruptions, disturbances, okay, good or bad. So, hey, hi, good morning, Gemini. How are you? I hope you all are happy, healthy, and productive in your energies today. Thank you so much for watching, liking, commenting, just supporting my channel, Gemini. I appreciate you. But, Gemini, YouTube told me that most of you guys watching are not actually subscribed. So, I need you to do me a favor, please. Hit the subscribe button before you leave the channel today. It is a free way for you to support my channel, and I appreciate you. So thank you, Gemini. You already watching, friend. So we're going to do just a quick energy read and look at the overall energy you may encounter in your day-to-day activities today. We'll see what's causing the energy, how you appear in the energy, and the outcome, okay? So let's see, Gemini. As always, there will be a timestamp in the comments. So let's see, Gemini, what we have today. Indecision. Okay. Facing two different options, right? And then you have your sixth chakra, Archangel Metatron, at the bottom of the deck. So your sixth chakra is your third eye chakra, right? Your ability to see clearly, understanding, right? You're having to make a difficult decision here, it feels like. The page of the Knight of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck starting out. You know, this knight is a knight that is offering help, support, right? Kind of slow with offering the support, but they will come through. You can count on that night, right? So let's see. Typically reliable. What's causing the indecision for you today, Gemini? It's almost like you see something clearly, though, like you know what to do. Yeah, the Fool. Having to take a risk or do something new or something that you haven't done in a long time. It could literally just be the energy of doing something foolish today. I said you could be a bit energetic. Okay. I would also say if you are experiencing a burst of energy, right? You're really energetic today. Watch where you step, watch where you're going. Make sure you still pay attention, right? Your third eye chakra. Make sure you still pay attention to your surroundings and the things going on around you. Your root chakra. Yeah, the Knight of Swords. Okay. I really feel like you should pay attention to the people around you or your environment. Okay. So let's see. There could be maybe something going on that you're not paying attention to. I feel like maybe someone's arguing around you and you could like walk into the middle of it. So let's see. That's like a side note. How are you appearing in this energy, Gemini? So you're the sun. Yeah, kind of. You're really happy, okay? Really energetic, really happy in your energy today. I feel like you're not paying attention. The Five of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. So we saw the Knight of Swords, and now we see the Five of Pentacles. So maybe it's not that you're not paying attention. Maybe you just are really happy and you just don't really care. Right? You don't care about someone's feelings. The Knight of Swords, Five of Pentacles. Let's see. What's the outcome here, Gemini? Look at that. That was the Seven of Swords. Let's see. So the Page of Cups is in the outcome, right? So it's a message, an emotional message, an emotional exchange, right? Someone being really sweet and kind and innocent, right? Look at that, the Two of Swords, same energy of indecision, having to make a difficult decision. The Two of Swords is the energy typically of loyalty, right? You see, typically we see the Two of Swords depicted with a dog in the background here. It's actually the same dog that's in this Fool energy. All right, it's also the same dog that we see in the Knight of Swords. Typically, I don't think it's in this dog, but typically there's a dog in the depiction, and then in the Knight of Swords, that same dog is there, right? Follow me, Gemini. So the Two of Swords is having to make a difficult decision, typically having to let go of something or someone that you care about, right? And in the Two of Swords, this decision is not emotional. They're blindfolded, and like I said, there's usually a dog depicted there, and they're having to choose to let the dog go. And we don't see the dog again until that Knight of Swords, and it's really angry and confrontational. And we saw the Knight of Swords. So it's almost like you chose to let something or someone go here. Look at that, the World, the World, and then the Ten of Cups, right? Your happiness, your wish fulfillment, you're really happy today. I don't feel like it's indecision. I feel like you are very much so decided. And I feel like you are choosing yourself. All right. Maybe you had a hard time choosing yourself, but it doesn't feel like you're undecided at all here. What's this Page of Cups about? What's the Sun about? Why are you the Sun today, Leo? I mean, Gemini. I said Leo. The Sun is Leo. Okay, you may be dealing with the Leo. You may have a very significant Leo placement. Let's see. That's too many, but it's the Empress, the Queen of Swords, Ace of Swords, Six of Wands. All right. So Libra energy, the Queen of Swords is Libra. The Empress is Libra as well. That Ace of Swords, Gemini, could be you or Libra. It's air energy, right? Feels like you're having a conversation with someone. The Six of Wands is victory, success, things going in your favor. The Ace of Swords is an honest conversation. It's the truth, a victory as well. Success. It's the energy right before this Two of Swords, okay? The Ace of Swords is typically a truth or honest conversation. It's victory, success. The Queen of Swords, again, another energy of conversation. Someone who's very direct, very straightforward. It's the same energy as the person in this Two of Swords. The Two of Swords is Libra's energy as well. The Empress here could be a mom. Maybe you're having a conversation with your mom, or maybe someone that you share children with. The Page of Cups could be a child as well, Gemini. I'm not really sure what this is. What's the Fool energy about? Just feels like you're choosing to do something for yourself today that makes you really happy, or you're doing something with your mom, or you're spending time with your significant other here. Something goes well, okay? The King of Cups, okay? The King of Cups is a very, this king is very expressive in their emotions. We already said that here with the Page of Cups. Someone's very expressive in their emotions. So maybe it's this other person here, this King of Cups, that's undecided. They're deciding to take a risk and exchange emotions with you. I feel like you're going to get a message from this King of Cups person. But I feel like, with the Page of Cups, they could be inviting you out somewhere. I don't think you're going to go. I think you are choosing yourself to do something for yourself. Or what's the World? The World is the energy of a new cycle. You could be choosing a new cycle with this person, because the energy feels really good here around it. It doesn't feel like, let's see, what's the World? Yeah, look at that. It's that Knight of Swords. And, this Knight of Swords, the dog isn't depicted there. He's actually on a horse. But either way, it's still confrontation, right? Someone's angry, someone's upset. Usually after, the Ace of Swords, right? It's that same sword. Some sort of truth has been found out. Knight of Swords. What's behind the Knight of Swords is the Seven of Pentacles. Oh, so it almost feels like, okay, Gemini, this feels like someone's going to invite you out, and I feel like you're going to leave them hanging because you're undecided if you want to go or not. I feel like there was some sort of argument or, disagreement with this person, and you're making them wait, and they're upset. Okay. What's the Page of Cups? What's the message going to be about? Yeah, look at that. The Hangman. The Hangman fell out. What's the Page of Cups? Yeah, I feel like there was some sort of argument. Someone's not a good... They're a traitor. I won't say they're not a good person, but they're a traitor when they're coming out as the Hanged Man, right? They're not hanging there for wisdom and enlightenment like some will tell you. The Hanged Man is a traitor, okay? Google it. It's not a good person. No one hangs upside down by their foot to gain wisdom and enlightenment, Gemini. And I think you know that. You're very smart. All right. The Knight of Swords is very much so your energy. You know the truth. Okay. Let's see. The Lovers, very much so your energy. Again, another energy of having to make a decision. You're having to make a choice. I feel like this person, the Lovers traditionally, literally was called the choice. You're having to make a decision here. I feel like someone is expressing their feelings for you, and you're having to decide if you want to revisit this situation, because I feel like this person, something happened here. There was some sort of Hangman, Knight of Swords energy. Okay, you can fill in the blanks. All right. It's not my business what actually happened, right? It almost feels like this person is going to apologize about it. Ten of Swords. Yeah, everything is fine. They're going to act like nothing happened. Okay. This deck has look at that. The Five of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Someone who's acting out of energy of revenge. I feel like either you or someone else, Gemini. Okay, Three of Cups, Eight of Wands. Yeah, I feel like someone's gonna offer you, invite you out, but they're not doing it from a genuine place. It's almost like they're still upset. The Knight of Swords. All right, they're still upset. Maybe you're making them wait too long. I don't know, but this person is upset, but they're gonna act like it's cool, right? This deck has two Ten of Swords. One says the Ten of Swords, and one says everything is fine. Everything is fine. They're going to act like it's cool, but it's not. They're in the Five of Swords. They're trying to create some sort of emotion out of you, right? Because they're emotional. They're upset. Or either you are, Gemini. Okay? I don't think it's you. You're coming out as the Sun here. You're very, very happy, okay? So we'll look at the energies again tomorrow. I did love readings for you guys. Yesterday, it's one video, all signs. So you won't see an individual video for yourself, but it is individually time-stamped in the comments, Gemini. The timestamps are in the comments. Thank you guys so much for hanging out and spending time with me today. I appreciate you, Gemini. Bye, guys.